What's up, nation? Today let's talk about how to get a PS5 secured from Sony Direct and the walkthrough on the escape glitch that surfaced today to skip their queue. All right, everyone. Happy PS5 hunting day out there. We did see Sony go live with a restock, as they stated, to check back for further stock yesterday. So on their site, we have a bunch of different users watching them. But during the course of every gamer trying to lock down their PlayStation 5, there was a new glitch that surfaced, which is really kind of crazy. So I'm personally a fan of Sony Direct because they put you in a queue, and it actually, it's kind of their way of doing a first come, first serve basis. And they do have you go through the robot screening just to see that you're not a bot. I still think auto refreshers have gotten some people past this at certain times, but today we now have a for sure way to actually get past the Sony queue. And now, unfortunately, it does mean that everybody's going to be exploiting this, so I did want to share the information with you guys. So it's not going to be first come, first serve anymore. It's going to be whoever gets this glitch to work the fastest when we see Sony Direct's restock waves hit. Now, there's a chance they may put out an update at some point that makes this not work anymore, but I did want to share the information with you guys so you have it. As I'm filming this, there's still some stock that is supposedly going live because they haven't said that it's fully out of stock. It is out of stock as we speak, but it's still saying to basically to stay in queue and that there would be more stock available. It specifically says that you may need a PSN ID to complete your purchase, and that's a great sign from them to say that there's still going to be stock to come. Now, I really like Sony Direct now that we know about this because, again, they have very fast processing times and they have a quick just a ship date. So I mean, a lot of people are getting their estimated ship date or estimated arrival date like 2 days after they get their consoles from Sony Direct. So I do like them as a retailer. I'm sure we will continue to see them get restocked as we walk forward. So I just wanted to quickly share all those details and information with how the glitch works, and so you guys are best prepared to order from Sony Direct. Before we do hop into all the information, I just wanted to quickly invite everybody to join Sunbro Nation if you haven't done so already. Do so by subscribing below. Hit the like button on this video if you do enjoy the content today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming and console news as we're in this PS5 launch window. With that, guys, let's dive into the details. So the first thing I want to cover is how to look for Sony Direct stock and when it might go live. Guys, the biggest thing I can't stress enough, and I mentioned it in the video yesterday, is stay connected on Twitter right now. Follow me on Twitter, follow Wario64. He didn't do so great on this particular wave today. We actually didn't see a lot of his links. There's another account that I'm going to link down below that's like a PS5 restock account that's done great at posting it as soon as it goes live. You have to be plugged into this stuff immediately, right whenever we get the information that it drops, because this is such a high demand item that everybody is competing with each other on a really a country by country basis in most cases. So we're competing, like I'm in here in the US, we're competing with the rest of the US to try to secure these things. So it's super important to be plugged into your news sources. So again, I can't stress that enough. That's how we find out when these things go live. Now, we did expect Sony to go live today because they had a message yesterday whenever they stated that they sold out of their initial inventory. They had a message go live yesterday that actually said to check back on November 13th, which is today at the time of filming this video, for more pre-order stock to go, or order stock rather, to go live. So now we did see them do that. We did see it go live, and I believe it was right around 1 p.m. Pacific time was whenever they actually started to put live links available. They've been since kind of been going in waves. So we've seen the console with the disc edition come into stock. We've also seen the digital come into stock. But through all of the gamers trying to secure this, a crazy glitch surfaced that you can actually skip Sony's queue. So I do want to walk you guys through that and make sure you understand how to do it, because now that it's out there online, everybody's going to know the method, and everybody that is going to use this to try to secure their PS5 console. So you have to kind of do this now to exploit their system to actually be able to have a fair shot. Now, I wish we were still just able to sit in their queue. I'm not opposed to that queue because it is truly a first come, first serve basis at that point, but it sounds like it's out the window for now until Sony patches or updates this. So I want to make sure you guys have that information as we walk forward into potential further restocks from Sony Direct. And again, I like them over a lot of other retailers just simply because of how fast they process their orders. So let's dive into actually how to hit the escape button at the right time and stop the loading of the page to get this thing in your cart. So the method and what you're going to want to for sure have set up is you are going to want to have both the digital console link and the physical console, depending on which one you're most interested in. Some people are willing to take either version at this point. You're going to want to have both of those pinned and ready to go, ready to click from whatever browser you like to use. I personally use Chrome myself, and it has worked fine up to this point. If you're using mobile, it's a little bit harder to time this glitch. At least it seems that way, but you'll probably want to use Chrome on your mobile browser as well for this. But make sure you have both of these links saved. I'm going to link both the physical and the digital consoles in the description down below, so be sure to check out that. But essentially, once you have the console link ready to go, you're going to click it and you're going to wait until your page is starting to load. It's going to look like it says out of stock, unless if it is in stock, which is obviously when you want to do this glitch, but it'll show you just a quick flash of the console page before it puts you into the queue. So what you're going to want to do is just time it just right to hit your escape button when the page has finished loading, but not the queue page. So it's kind of like, for me, I did get it added to cart, but it was a very glitchy experience. Like, it didn't know it was added to my cart when I hit add to cart, and so I had to actually go in through another browser window at that point and reselect my cart, and then I was able to actually try to check out, which I did not get it in time, and that was the digital edition for me that worked on. I did not get it in time before they sold out, but that is what people are doing today to actually secure this thing so fast. I think at first when the links went live, there was people that actually were in the queue and did it the right way, and then this thing came out, and now everybody has essentially made those restock waves just get hit and crushed. And then we saw a lot of users say that they were kicked out of queue whenever they were about to get their turn. So that may have been why. It may have been because the console that Sony was actually setting aside for that person had essentially been skipped in line, and so then it kicked that other user out of the queue. So I think that's what we're seeing here. So now, to be competitive and to get a fair chance, you really do have to utilize this glitch. So again, guys, time it just right, hit your escape key. I prefer to do this on a PC. It's by far the easiest way to do it. So if you don't have access to a PC, I would try to just, maybe get good at timing it on mobile, but it does seem to be a little bit slower of an experience, at least it is for me on mobile. So try to be in front of your computers and try to watch for this. Now, we may see Sony continue this waves of stock release throughout today, so do check their websites, but I don't know, at the time of filming this video, I don't know if they're going to end today with another restock message to check back on another later date, or if it's just going to be a random hunt. But regardless, they are going to be a great retailer to keep your eye on during this entire time as we're all trying to secure the PS5 console. So make sure that you're plugged into your news sources online and that you're looking for Sony Direct to go live, because they are a great turnaround time and you will get the console from them right away. And again, you're going to want to utilize this trick until they may end up patching it or something like that, where, if word spreads, which I'm sure it will quickly, this may not work a week from now or 2 weeks from now. But just in case if it does, you're going to want to have that information and you're going to want to test it out. If you can get the page timing down, even when it's not in stock, if you can get it down to where you're loading the page that actually says out of stock and it's happening before the queue comes up, that means you are doing the glitch the correct way. It just means that the add to cart button is not there like it normally will be when we actually see a wave of stock go live. So I wanted to share all that information with you guys quickly today, just because it's going to give you the edge to actually stay competitive with Sony Direct on these PS5 orders as we continue to see them restock and go live. Guys, in the middle of filming this video, right whenever I was wrapping up, it did come out that Sony is now showing check back on 11/14 for more availability of the disc-based console, at least. I've not checked the digital at this point, but that is a great sign. That means that Sony is at least trickling out this stock day in and day out, so they're a great one to keep an eye on, guys. I mean, stay up to date with Sony Direct from here on out. It is one of the quickest turnaround times. You can actually, at this point, watch them tomorrow and potentially secure your console quicker than even if you would have gotten in a Walmart order yesterday whenever that whole mess happened. So it's something to stay up to date with. I love that they're telling us the day in advance of when to expect. Now, does that mean tonight at midnight? Does that mean during the day like it was today? We don't know, but we do for sure know that the date is on there. So if you're still trying to get this thing, tomorrow's a weekend, so it's a great time for a lot of people on a Saturday. Sit there and watch their website and try to secure your console using this method. Thanks so much for watching the video today, everyone. I do truly appreciate you all sticking around till the end. I did at this point in the video want to invite you all to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're at in your process with the PS5 hunt. Were you able to secure this today via Sony Direct utilizing the glitch? Did it not work for you? Were you like me where you had it in cart and then maybe it just wasn't able to check out? But please let me know your experience with that. Also let me know if you were able to snag one from Target this morning, because I am seeing reports that people actually were able to line up like we speculated about on the channel yesterday, that maybe that there's Target would have some leftover inventory there, and it does look like they were actually able to hand out tickets, and a bunch of gamers did get their consoles that way. So that was super exciting to see. It did seem like it went very fast, and there was definitely more people that lined up than Target was able to meet the demand of that stock. But guys, we're going to continue to see retailers get restock waves, so don't lose hope. Just stay super plugged into your news sources. Make sure you're all over Twitter, because that's where stuff happens first, and then again, that you're going to have your best way of maximizing your chances of getting a console by doing those things. But with that, guys, before we do hop out, I just wanted to quickly invite everybody one more time to join Sunbro Nation. If you haven't done so already, do so by subscribing below. Hit the like button on this video on your way out if you did enjoy the content today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming and console news as we walk forward into the end of this year. With that, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have a great day. Sunbro Nation, out.